Assalamu alaikum. May peace be with you. This is Wasi Ahmad. We are in Surah number 2 of the Quran called Surah Baqarah. We have reached last time to ayat number 7. Today, inshallah, we will do ayat number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah against Satan the accursed. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُم بِمُؤْمِنِينَ يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب عليم بما كانوا يكذبون وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. Sadaqallahu Mawlana Al-Azim. The general meaning of this passage is, of the people there are some who say, we believe in Allah and the last day, but they do not really believe. Fain would they deceive Allah. Fain means in vain. They are trying to deceive Allah and those who believe, but they only deceive themselves and realize it not. In their breasts is a disease, and Allah has increased their disease, and grievous is the penalty they incur, but they are false to themselves. When it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth, they say, why, we only want to make peace. Of a surety, they are the ones who make mischief, but they realize it not. Entirely true are the words of Allah. The substance of this passage is, there are people who pretend that they believe in Almighty God and they believe in the Day of Judgment. What's the significance of Day of Judgment? If anyone believes in Almighty God and they also believe in the Day of Judgment, that means in this life they will try as much as possible to do good and avoid as much as possible getting into sinful acts. But those who say we believe but they do not actually believe, they are deceiving Allah Almighty God, and they are also deceiving the people who believe in Almighty God. But they realized it not. In their hearts is a disease, and Allah has increased their disease. And grievous is the penalty they incur because they are false to themselves. Now, when people try to come to the truth, Almighty God helps them to find the truth. If people want to go haywire and go into do sinful life, Allah gives them a little nudge from time to time to wake them up. But when they become habitual in doing the wrong things all the time, most of the time, then Allah leaves them alone. So here it says they have a disease in their hearts and Allah has increased their disease, and grievous is the penalty they incur because they are false to themselves. Now, everyone has a conscience, and when we do good, it's a source of happiness for us that we did good to some people or some community or our own family. And we feel good. We are satisfied that we are using our talents, our wealth, our kindness to help others. But if we do bad, then there is a conscience inside us. There is an autopilot which tries to bring back the needle to the right location, and also we get the guilt feeling that we have done something wrong which we should not have done. So once people become habitual in doing the wrong again and again and make it a habit of doing wrong, and they themselves think that they are doing good, that's the worst situation. In history, you might have found many personalities or powers or governments or authorities who did wrong, and they in their own mind thought they are doing very good. Even today you will find some leaders in some countries or some organizations, some executives, some people who are in authority and power, they do wrong things, but in their own mind and heart they think they are doing very good things. So when it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth, they say, why? We only want to make peace. So this is very clear. This is very clear in history, in current times, and in future also it will be very clear. People who are told do not make mischief in earth, they say, no, we are not making mischief, we are making peace. So, of a surety, they are the ones who make mischief, but they realize it not. Why Almighty God is telling us this? Because He knows what is in their hearts. They also know what is in their hearts, but they have some other vested interest that forces them to do mischief in earth and pretend that they are doing good for the general public or the whole world. So until next time, may peace be with you. This is Wasi Ahmed.